Hello, so I am now here with Yukata Cowboy.
Hi, I'm Atsushi Ogata, creator of Yukata Cowboy. It's a cross-cultural comedy about living in different places.
Okay, so how did you get started?
Well, I'm originally a filmmaker, so I had done like a feature film also, but I wanted to do something very simple without a lot of resources, and I had many funny stories in my life from living in different places. I grew up in Tokyo and New York, and I also lived in Holland and Germany, and there were many funny encounters I had with people, often being mistaken for somebody else. Usually somebody that works in a store or somebody that works in a at a film festival or something like that. So I put these, I was usually telling people these stories, but instead of just telling people these stories, I got my iPhone and I started speaking into this, and then I started acting out. My producer and some friends said, why don't you act out these scenes? And so I dressed up in different costumes and I started playing myself, not only myself, but also everybody that mistook me for somebody else, man, woman, young, old. I played many characters. And then we separate them into topics. So about riding an elevator, or taking a train in Japan, or taking a train like in Europe, like some experiences I had going to different countries. And so we started to have these clips. Now we have 30 episodes, 4 seasons, that we're gradually releasing online.
And how long have you been doing it for?
Well, the series was released last November, but I started filming in the summer of 2014. So online content I basically started then. Until then I had done short films and features, but I hadn't done this kind of online work until then.
And you were saying that this is your second year at the Dublin Web Fest.
Yes, yes, this is the second time at Dublin Web Fest. Last year, Yukata Cowboy Season 1 won the Best Sketch Comedy. Very honored and happy. And this year, Yukata Cowboy Season 2 is nominated in the same category for Best Sketch Comedy. So I thought, well, why not come here? And last year I had such a great time. They filmed me. I actually took a lunch break, but they filmed me for like 20 minutes walking around just Temple Bar, like swinging the lasso, and it was just fantastic. And when I came back from lunch, like the social media coordinator had already uploaded it. So somebody was already watching me walking through Temple Bar with the lasso swinging. And I was like, oh my God, this is really advanced. In Dublin, you have people filming you, and you already uploaded like within like an hour. And so I was very impressed.
Good to hear. So you're also saying that the yukata is actually your...
Yes, yukata is this cloth. Yukata is a summer garment in Japan, traditionally worn like at festivals, summer festivals, or it's like a bathrobe you wear when you go to sleep. Except I don't, because it just somehow I can't keep it tied. But you go to Japanese inns and they have this kind of thing. And so this is a cross-cultural comedy, so I combined this Japanese element with a cowboy. I like spaghetti westerns and I like samurai stories, so this is a way for me to be both at the same time.
Very good. And where to next now for Yukata Cowboy?
Well, Yukata Cowboy is at the Rio de Janeiro Web Festival, and it's nominated for Best Vlogger category. And I did manage to get a visa. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to manage to get on a flight to go there, but that's at least where Yukata Cowboy is heading.
Okay, well, thanks very much for joining us here at No Budget, and enjoy the rest of the festival, and best of luck with your series.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure. Was it okay?
Okay, Cahill, go run and get him to lasso you. Run, like a sheep. Oh, you're such a baby.